Alright, and now time for a bit of news. As this, the February, it was dropped about 2 days ago. Neighbours was bought up by Amazon and is now being put up on Amazon Freevee, which is the free streaming service that they have. It does have ads, but honestly, being someone who wanted to watch a bit more of Old Neighbours, I've watched about 5 episodes of the 2012 that they dropped the other day, and the ads weren't even that terrible. So I'm going to give credit to Amazon for actually, first buying up a soap. That's a great move. It's great for the platform because ultimately, I feel like if you ever do a streaming service, you want people to come back. You want people to have a reason to keep viewing. And soaps are a perfect reason to keep someone invested, right?
Yeah.
Like how many times have you used the RTE player in the last year in comparison to the last 2 months?
Unless I'm watching EastEnders, I don't use it at all.
Exactly. So it's just a good way to get people to use a streaming platform. And as I said, the ads aren't too bad. I watched 5 episodes. There was probably a minute of ads maximum, which, considering if you ever want to watch Coronation Street or Emmerdale on the ITV app without paying for it, there's 5 segments of 2 minutes of ads. It's ridiculous. They aren't messing about. I'll tell you that much. But this also prompts a bit more of a question. Are soaps on streaming services the future? Because
What do you think?
I think a lot of the gravitas of soaps and a lot of the funding would get taken out if it was exclusively on a streaming service. But alternatively, soaps never really released previous years of the show beyond when it's initially announced, right? So if you had a place where all of the old episodes went on in and you sold it for £8 a month or so, I guarantee a lot of soap fans would be willing to go do this. Obviously, it'll be a absolute ball ache to get any of the licenses and to get the companies to work together, and you would need to figure out how to monetize it properly, because these companies would be like, I'm giving you my property and I'm not making anything from it. But I think it would be a really good way to get all the soaps out there and at least have, because I imagine, I don't know about anybody else, but when I discover a new soap, I watch what's currently there, and then I go, all right, let's look at some of the past. Let's see some of the other characters. Let's learn about this. Let's have more fun figuring out who this is, what they are, what they've been through. And actually being able to access a lot of these episodes are a great way to do it. What do you reckon? Do you want soaps on streaming services?
I would love to see EastEnders, because I'd love to watch. What was I going to say? I'd love to watch EastEnders on a streaming platform. Because I'd love to go back and watch all the old episodes. I know you can't, using some legal.
No, let's not publicly mention that, Zach. Maybe they'll find it out. So just keep it safe. Keep it hidden. Technically, there are ways to watch all EastEnders. That is true. Like on UK TV Plus.
Yeah, but in Ireland there is no way to...
Exactly.
Yeah, because Britain and Ireland are the only market for it.
Yeah, pretty much. Even in the States, it's kind of niche as well. So I think, yeah, I reckon even if it was just EastEnders, obviously that wouldn't sell as well, because I feel like you need to package all the soaps together to get a proper, a genuine like a reason to pay for so much. Because who's gonna pay like £8 a month for just EastEnders? You know, probably not me.
It will probably be me, and then who has to give to you for access.
But I think it would also be such a good way to open up avenues for content. Like, imagine if just all these episodes were available. You could then show it to different audiences, and then hey, someone's made a documentary about this storyline, or someone's decided to make a content piece about this part, or this actor who was on the show at this time. Otherwise, you just have people like ripping it off of like just torrent sites and whatever, which isn't ideal. And I think the main reason to suggest this is the fact that, well, they're not making any money using the old episodes anyways, are they? Like, how much are they really gaining by just having them catalogued? It just, fundamentally, it's something you could probably get away with. And I suppose there has been a significant rise, especially around the COVID period, where people would just release episodes early, and that gave people a big reason to watch the stuff early and actually get invested again. And even when they were releasing like, oh, EastEnders 2008 or EastEnders 2009, a lot of people went, man, I love this part of EastEnders. Maybe I should watch actual EastEnders now. I think it's just a really good entry point, because nobody really wants to jump into the deep end first. You kind of want to ease your toes in and be like, okay, this is what it's like. I like this. Oh, I ran out of this. Now time to go watch some more. I don't know. I would pay for a soap streaming service. Come on, give me all the episodes. I'd have a great time. Yes. Instead I have to watch bootleg copies on YouTube. But then again, it's obviously the big companies who own all the soaps are gonna struggle to actually make a good deal and make a good reason for putting on a streaming service, as no matter what you charge, people will complain. So ultimately, who knows? Do you have anything else to say about the old should soaps be on streaming services debacle?
Now this might come off weird because you probably don't know this, but apparently the BBC were looking into asking Disney to put Doctor Who on their streaming service. So what a great way for UK soap fans to like pay for Disney Plus by putting EastEnders on Disney Plus.
It would be I can imagine Doctor Who on Disney Plus. I can't imagine EastEnders there, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? There will be a small majority.
Oh
who'll be
yeah.
like,
Because it's
I
obviously not the main package, so you just kind of go, oh God, Christ, I can watch all. Yeah. So, yeah. And honestly, maybe it's just thinking. Maybe you just put all the soaps on just have them available to be streamed somewhere. Because obviously, I've been watching a bunch of Hollyoaks 2015 this year, and I've been having a great time. I've been seeing all these characters that I've never been able to see before, or I've just heard about or read about, and now I'm getting to see them like fleshed out in the actual show. It's just been a great time to be able to catch up and like learn the history of the show, because I'm a little autistic knobhead who likes to. If you offer me something, I don't just want a small bit of it. I want everything to be able to fully wrap my head around it. And so the more information I can sponge up, the better I like it, essentially. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I describe it. So I describe me with soaps.
I just watched the soaps for watching Walford, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun time investment, really. I think
Well, that's if we have a panel buying. the day this comes out.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But ultimately, we have been watching Walford. Maybe this will go out on the channel at some point, or will be archived to go on a different channel called
Walford watching.
Not Watching Walford. But yeah, I have been Ash. I've been joined by Biggie.
And I've been joined by the seal.
Indeed. Hopefully, we are back on the platform by the week. Bye-bye.